All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery in Enumclaw, Washington. 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Tag yourself in. Get 15% off a drink. Make sure you tell Sean that and say hi to Sean as well. Pay it forward there, too. If there's something on the board that you want to take off of the board, he'll have like a drink there that'll be like, oh, if you're a first responder, if you're a teacher, if you're whatever, you can take a beer and then pay it forward, buy a beer for someone else and put that on as well. Or just redeem it.
Yeah, or that.
Or just redeem it. But it's always nice to pay it forward. Bordeaux Wine Bar, right down the street from them. You get to, it's on Railroad and Cole. It's right in between there. So you'll be able to see that. $2 off your first drink or flight. Just take yourself in there as well on Facebook, any social media. Just take yourself there. Take a picture of that beautiful drink you're drinking. And let them know. Full Body Cast brought you there. And then you get $2 off your first drink. Mazatlan, Enumclaw, Washington. Say hi to Andy. Punch him in his face. Make fun of his haircut. And then say, what up? Thanks for joining us for Garage Night. We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
Hey, everybody. How we doing?
Getting more creative. And his brother, Corey Bentley, on the mic.
Well, hey, everybody. How you doing?
Wait, was that Craig again?
Hey, it's my turn. Excited to be here.
Craig asked a question to me. He said, hey, you got a bunch of like coffee and gift baskets. What's that all about in this podcast room? Now, I had to bring them out from our house because we were hosting Megan's graduation and they were kind of clogging up. But what they came from is every year Jamie and I do, it's an MS fundraiser. It's in the Lake Taps area usually. It's there's a Mexican restaurant out there that they rent the whole place out and they have a silent auction. And we get the best seats. Shelly Rocky, shout out to her. She helps put it on. I think she like really does a lot of it as well. Does tons of work on that. But we wear orange and kind of dress up in orange to support the night, obviously, and they have a live band or a DJ. They have great food getting catered, and then they have cool stuff that you can win as well. And so we go there, and I think one of the reasons that Shelly takes care of us is what we like to do periodically is go out on the silent auction area where they have a bunch of different cool things, and we kind of try to like drive up the price. So we will go out there, see something that this needs to go up, and so we'll like Travis Kenny table number whatever, put some money on it. And we'll go out there periodically. Well, this last time, we ended up winning like 6 of the things because we just didn't. We were driving up, thinking that we were going to help drive up more, and we did drive up. I put my name on like 13 different things, so I did help drive it up. But then 6 of those became mine, and so it's even the thing behind you. I got that wooden plane behind you is a pretty neat thing, and then some coffee baskets and so I feel like it was a thing that Craig would do.
Oh, I would do that.
But all for a good cause.
But it's a good cause, yeah. But you're also kind of like, all right.
Because you're obviously, let's just, in theory, say you would have won all 13 of those, you would have been fine with it because that's what you were doing, and it was still going to go to a good cause. I mean, It might have been pricey.
It would be super pricey.
But you would have been okay with it.
Yes.
Right? So, I would absolutely do something like that.
It reminds me of a story from Bert Kreischer.
Oh, yes. I saw this one.
Did you hear the story?
Yeah.
He went to his schools.
That was hilarious.
And he wanted to go up singly, every single one to win it. Yeah, get that fan going.
Whoa.
Can you feel that?
Oh.
Can you feel that a little bit?
Corey looked at you.
Is that his hand on your leg?
I'm trying to get. I'm the oscillating fan. I want to take it off of Corey for a bit.
Oh, now I'm sweating.
And now,
well, it is like 120 degrees.
It is. We're like the submarine that's underneath that was underneath finding the Titanic.
Whoa.
That was cold. It's cold down there.
It is.
Come on.
I feel like
It's not cold when you explode.
How do you know? Have you exploded?
It gets
before?
hot.
Is that the explosion
That was the
sound
noise.
that you thought happened down there?
Yeah.
It was just.
No.
You hear things different underwater.
This is what you hear.
That's a lot better.
It was a time clock.
No, that was water starting to seep in.
I thought you were doing.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were doing the
Sure.
saliva song. Tick tick boom.
So you
We're getting canceled.
yeah, we're trying to. So speaking of getting canceled, so I went to Vegas this past couple weeks ago and had a great time. Ran into Butch Holman. He graduated with you, right?
Yeah.
And then his wife Jessie. We got when we were flying in, I posted a picture of us on the airplane, and then when we landed, he messaged you. He had the same time, different airline, but we landed at the same time. UFC was going on that weekend. He's a big UFC guy. I guess he went down to Circus Stadium and was able to watch all the UFC fights by the pool, which I was like, that's a great idea. It'd be so much fun. But we got to, enjoy our time together. He's a good dude. Sarah Johnson messaging me saying, this is the Butch Travis collab I never even knew I needed. Like, this is crazy. Butch is a good dude. Did he ever did he beat you up in high school every once in a while?
Why would he beat me up?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe.
Why do you assume that?
Because you talked about in the last episode a lot of PTSD stuff that was going on, and
Where didn't say it was from.
Butch, you said I heard it. No,
The secret's out now.
no, I'm just joking.
No, he's always been a cool. Like we were never like hang out outside all the time friends, but he was always a good guy. We always talked.
Exactly.
When I saw him, he's a cool dude.
Very nice guy.
Yeah.
Very cool guy. So one of the reasons that I, you get some fan
so
now.
hot
Thanks
now.
for sharing.
Yeah.
Thanks for the more people share, the more they get the fan.
It's the sharing fan.
Craig's like, I got a story.
It's time to go. It's time to go deep with Craig. Come over here.
I am just moving this fan.
So like get up and break it. And we all suffer.
That's going deep with Craig. If I don't get it, nobody gets it.
That's it. My fan, I'm going, oh. So one of the reasons that I go to the Venetian so often, people ask, how do you afford it? It's because I have free rooms all the time. I have this elite card that gets me free rooms because I've played enough there. So here's a little tip for you guys. If you do like a casino hotel that you're in, just get one of those rewards cards, start playing those, and don't go anywhere else but there, just for like that one trip.
Lose as much as you can.
Play as much as you can. You can lose too, but
they like it better.
Yeah, they do like it better. They'll upgrade you a little bit more. But anyway, we got our free rooms and all that. And one of the perks that we had, it's a black card. It's elite, and you kind of flash it at the Grand Lux Cafe, and you get in the past, you get like whisked away to your seat. Like you skip the line. If there's people in line, you just kind of like walk up, kind of like, hey, like this is here. And they're like, okay, yeah, right this way, sir. And you skip the line, and everyone's mad at you, but you feel great. You feel like a celebrity. You feel amazing. You would probably feel amazing, Craig.
Probably.
Craig does it without the card.
Oh,
That is true. I feel amazing all the time.
all right.
Boo.
Gets that fan a little bit. And so anyway, so I go up there. Me and Jamie go up there. There's like a line of like 12 people, not much, but I still like, you know what? I'm gonna use this perk. This is the reason I come here is for this perk. So I kind of walk up and I kind of like show it like for breakfast, and this like 65-year-old gray-haired, she was just rude. She was mean, and just I'm in customer service. We're all kind of I don't know about you, Craig, but we're all in customer
Craig
service.
services people.
Yeah, that's true. He does stand and stuff.
Yeah.
I probably have to. I'm a face for the city. I'm way customer service.
Yeah, you have to be. Because they're like, this
Customer service extended.
This guy doesn't do
He's a
anything.
face for the city. If I'm not getting it, nobody in the city's getting it.
Great point, Corey. This is like what
Point, counterpoint.
Yes, point.
Oh, turn that fan up a little bit. Oh yeah.
That's a really good point,
Oh,
Corey.
yeah.
Hey, but now the listeners can't hear because you're turning it up for Corey.
Good point.
Yeah.
Oh, that shouldn't get the whole fan back because you did something.
I don't know if you guys have realized it's hitting my body no matter where I move it. But anyway, So customer service be like, hey, just so you know, well, because she says this, she's like, oh, we don't do that anymore. We're not affiliated with the Venetian anymore. We're not affiliated with them. My manager said that we don't have to do this anymore. We're not supposed to do this. This isn't a thing that we do. And just kind of like railing me. And I'm like, whoa, like I didn't know that. I've been able to do this every time I've come here, except for right now. And she's like, no, we don't do it. We're not associated. We're not affiliated. You get in line with everyone else. And it's like, if good customer service, how would you handle that instead, Corey?
I'd have been like, leave.
Okay, Craig.
I would have just kept walking.
No, you're the lady.
No, you're the lady.
Oh, if I was a lady,
Yeah.
and I was told you couldn't do it,
No, you're telling him.
me I'm walking.
I would have taken your card and cut it.
the face of the city.
What I actually would have did
Nobody gets a fan.
is I would have been like, sir, I'm going to need you to stand in line, and when you get to me, I will explain it to you.
I would say this. I like that, but I would go a little bit above and beyond. I would say, okay, we're going to do it this one time. Things have changed, and we'll talk about that when we get to your table. You can go.
Only if you turn the card in.
No, not that. That's. But you have to kiss me on the cheek. But no. So then Jamie's like, well, let's get in line. I said, no. And I'm petty. I'm a petty guy at times. That's why I created the Eden Plot discussion board. Because I got booted from the Eden Plot community forum. I know, and I hate them.
Wait, are you going to tell us you didn't eat breakfast there?
No. I walked back clear across the casino floor to the rewards desk where I got this card. And I said, wait in line. Excuse me.
Can I have a breakfast burrito?
No. I said,
can you chaperone me
just order it there
to my table?
So I said, excuse me. When I got this card, I was under the impression that we could skip lines if we got to a certain tier, which I'm at that tier. Yes, you're absolutely right. Well, I just came from the Grand Lux Cafe, and they said they don't do that anymore. And she's like, really? So she went to the website, printed off the contract, printed off the perks, highlighted them, and I thought she was going to hand it to me, and she's going to be like, go here, show this to that lady. That lady was not, she was crap. She wasn't going to take anything from me. So
just walk in with a paper.
so this beautiful, blessed soul that worked at the rewards desk, and she had a bum leg. Like, she was like walking like Forrest Gump with the braces. Like, she worked her way across that floor with us.
And there was no line when you got
Very
back.
nice, very sweet. There was no line. There was like 3 people in it, and I didn't care. It's the principle of the thing. So we walked up. She said, this is the perk that no, we don't do that anymore. Well, then you're misinformed because, no, that's old. No, I just printed it off today. This is the contract. Nope, my manager said, well, then my manager is going to call your manager, and they can have a discussion. And then she said to me and Jamie, okay, we're going to move you. And okay, we'll take you over here. So this hostess took us to this table. And in my head, I'm like, ooh, this table out of these 300 tables, I wonder if this is the table where like they put unruly people. They're like, we're going to like spit in their food.
Yep.
So I told Jamie, we're going to get the buffet. Like, that's all we're going to do. So we get the buffet.
Way to ruin it for everybody. They spit in that whole buffet. They did the Craig rule just to get to you.
What?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I got to turn this up just a little bit on him.
He named the rule after me.
Good point.
Oh, you don't get fan for that. He's just begging for it. That's sad.
That's good. It was actually a Craig thing to do. It's moving so much that that blanket's moving. How's that feel over there?
It feels good.
I hope the blanket falls off and heats you up.
So turn this down. That's too loud. Okay. So anyway, so whatever, not a big deal. So I go back there the next day, and as I'm walking in, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna follow their rules. But that chick wasn't there. Okay. So I'm going to follow their rules, and I get in line. Well, one of that same hostess, the young one that brought us to the table, sees us, grabs 2 menus, and whisks us to that same friggin' table. So,
we're gonna get him again.
like, these guys are farting in our drinks. I mean, they're doing something to us for sure. This is the marked table. Now, Angie Manowski, she's got a sister that works there. And I guess she just won some awards, so shout out to her. But, you know, I kind of took a picture with her because then she's like, hey, my sister works there. And I'm like, well, let me go find her. And so she was working, got a picture with her. I got great service after that. Once they saw that, I took a picture. So either A, they're like, oh, like he's cool because he took a picture with her. Or B, they're like, oh, he's a celebrity.
He's got a media influencer.
Yeah. Maybe that was
He's a media influencer with a black card.
Yes.
Like,
exactly.
This guy must be legit.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll give up the fan because I would have never thought that.
This guy's Craig's is like, this guy must be having a Make-A-Wish thing. He gets to skip the line. Look at him. He's on his last legs.
He gets to skip the line to go to a breakfast buffet. That was his last wish.
Oh, man. So then I was talking to Angie, and I was back at work, and I was explaining that to her. Oh, no, I'm skipping ahead. I live for, and I try to do it positively, but I live for the checkout survey that gets emailed to you. How did you enjoy your hotel experience? Was it clean? Was it this? How was the gaming experience? How was the casino floor? How was your dining experience? I gave that a 7. And in my comments, because I didn't know that girl's name. I didn't know who she was. I knew when she worked, I knew what she looked like. But so I said, I come here for the perks, and one of the perks is skipping the line. I love it. And I went to...
This makes me feel so important.
and I said, I went to the Grand Lux Cafe, and this gray-haired, crabby, grumpy old lady embarrassed me and my wife in front of other people there. Thankfully, Lisa from the Grazie Rewards took care of the situation, explained to her, and had our backs that we should have this perk. And so the grumpy, crabby lady that worked on Sunday, July 10th at 9 a.m. as a check. I made sure. I didn't have her name. Made sure.
It was Barbara.
No, I found out who it was later.
Barbara's
I don't want. But I was done. So, and then I talked to Angie about it. I said, hey, could you ask your sister if they have like a table that they like do stuff to people's food? And she's like, no, they don't. They don't have,
They do it to everybody that does that.
That's what they say, yeah. I guess the worst thing that I've heard at a restaurant is that if they know you're crabby and you're like, because you're actually like preparing someone's food. So I would feel bad. I'm petty too. And I would feel bad for like spitting in someone's food or maybe getting them sick or something like that. But I guess one of the big things is what people do, what servers do, is that they will say, oh yeah, here's some more coffee, and it's decaf. And so they feed you decaf, making you think that you're getting caffeinated, and then that person's going to be so tired later.
So evil.
Yeah.
I'd probably like throw peanuts in it, just 50-50 chance.
Oh my gosh.
Into the coffee?
But yeah, that's good. That is good.
Just into the coffee.
No, in the food.
Into the food. So someone has a nut allergy. It's just... I'll throw
the
nuts.
the problem
I'll
is
throw
Frank
nuts
would
and
just
shellfish
he
in
would
there.
just throw a couple nuts and then they'd be eating like a pancake. Be like, why is there a nut in here? He wouldn't even hide it.
It'd be in the batter.
Is this an oyster?
What
Is this an oyster and a nut in this pancake?
What kind of pancakes did I order? And then he'll be in the back yelling, entitlement! That's what you get!
Remember me? You just got Craig.
Yeah.
Or what would you...
Literally, you got served. Literally.
Take your black card elsewhere!
I thought like a Craig prank, and so you got cranked. But then that'd be kind of weird.
You got stuffed.
You got standing stuffed and cranked.
Hey, stand up. You just got stuffed.
But yeah, so it was a fun time. Great time. Going by the pool, there were some influencers there that were taking pictures, and so I went over there and talked to them. Even though they weren't, I knew they weren't. I'm like, are you guys... The one thing about having a white beard and looking old like I do is I get to pretend that I'm a lot older than I really am, and people will believe it.
I thought you said you were going to pretend you were Santa Claus.
What are you
Craig.
what are you kids doing with that there phone and that there internet?
Exactly, I did that. I keep moving this fans on Corey now. So yeah, I went up to these people because they were just taking 1,000 pictures, and the girl was like, no, another picture, and the boyfriend, you could tell, was like, okay, all right, take another picture of you, take another picture of you.
Was it Jackson Mahomes?
It was pretty much. It was so bad. Yeah, it was so bad. Exactly. That wasn't that good. Let's go back to Craig.
Yeah.
I just watched Quarterback on Netflix.
Oh,
so
that's actually a good one too. Never mind. Back to you. But anyway, so I went up to him. I'm like, told Butch, and Jesse and Jamie, I'm like, I'm gonna go up to these people and just be like, hey, are you guys influencers? Like my kids like are into that. Like really play it up. And I have a video of it, and I didn't realize how creepily I kept my hand on the guy's back the entire time. But it wasn't just my hand; it was just my fingertips, just gently touching this guy's back.
Do you want to come over and hang out? I got a podcast you can listen to.
Yeah. But anyway, fun time, a good time. Are you guys got any vacations coming up?
Yeah, I'm going end of August. We're gonna go check out 3 minor league stadiums and 2 major league stadiums.
Where at?
We're hitting up Eugene and then heading down to Oakland. That's why I keep saying that I want the Oakland tickets.
It was nice knowing you, Craig.
And then down to San Jose, back up to San Francisco.
You give him the fan because he's gonna get shot.
And then
feel bad, but you know what? I'm gonna win this freaking bet.
And then stop in
You almost won the
Hillsboro on the way
Pats
back.
bet.
3 minor league stadiums, 2 majors.
That's awesome. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Are you hoping that the Oakland goes to Vegas?
Well, it'll be just another stadium I have to get if I want to do all of them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think when Craig, this is what I think is going to happen. I'll die first, and I think Craig, who can speak at my funeral, because that's the bet, all he's going to do is going to go up and he's going to say, I got 2 things about Travis that I want to share. First thing, I don't have to do this stupid podcast anymore, which I'm super excited about.
That's just when it gets bought, though, and is popular, and Craig gets to reap the benefits.
And then here's the second thing is, I won, bitch.
Craig out.
Craig, you got cranked.
I thought I was almost going to lose the other bet the other day.
Oh, me too. Yes, tell me yours.
So I bought this, like, shake, like, green.
He's not even done the story yet. Why does he get a fan?
Hey, Jay, thank you. It's like this greens mix, and then it's like you make a smoothie out of it and you drink it.
Yeah.
And I hadn't tried it yet, but I was going to work, so I made it real quick in the morning, and I downed it real quick. And then
this is the shitting your, for everyone listening, this is the shitting your pants bet that we have going. So Corey.
So I go straight out the door. I don't even think twice about it, and I've never had it before. And so I get to work, I start doing whatever, and then I go, oh, God. Like, it just hit, like, instantly to where I'm like, I need to turn and go back.
Yes.
And I was on the sales floor, and I was doing stuff. And luckily, it was early enough in the morning that there was nobody there, because you see me just instantly go, and turn, and just run to the back room.
Did you watch the video on it?
But I was like, and my entire thought process is like, nope, can't lose, nope,
can't
nope,
lose.
not losing.
Can't
I'm
lose.
getting there.
Dude, yes, I agree. So here's the bet. If you guys are just listening for the first time, whoever shits their pants next, we have to go play a round of golf. The person pays for everyone's golf. And after the first hole, because they're going to have to wear Depends showing up, and they're not going to let you just golf on the first hole in Depends, so you got to get past the first hole. Then you got to be in a diaper, no clothes on but your diaper, and golf until it's safe again to put clothes back on. You're going to get kicked out. So that's what we got. I was close as well.
In Vegas?
Yes. I'm telling you, I take a picture of my room every time now. I will go to the bathroom more often now. I'm not.
You get to skip bathroom lines with your black card?
This is what it is, though.
Just runs in. Black card!
Too many guys
Black card!
using it for the women's.
I'm in!
The fan's back on Craig. I had kids, right? Toddlers. They hold their poop until they shit their pants because they're like, they don't want to break away from playing and they don't want to break away from doing whatever they're doing. They're focused on watching. And all of a sudden you'll see them stand up and just run as fast as they can to the bathroom and barely make it. I'm a toddler in Vegas. Like, I'm toddler mode where I am like trying to extend all the fun I possibly can. That was the problem. So now I'm a more responsible 8-year-old there, where I know I before I go on this road trip, meaning a slot trip, I gotta go use the potty first, and I use the potty.
That's good. Do you have like alarm on your phone for potty breaks?
I don't, but I've gotten I don't trust farts anymore. My whole mindset's changed on this thing. I rarely will trust a fart, and when I.
What are you doing? Holding a fart in? Why? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know
what it's going to be.
It could be a terrible. I could lose this bet.
I could lose a bet.
You know, I've thought about it too. That what if I died and shit my pants at the same time?
we just weaken up Bernie you out on the golf course. He lost a bet. He's got to pay up.
Got to pay up. And then at the 18th, that's where the service is.
That's a good plan.
Yeah,
actually.
that's what we're doing. But all right, Craig, you got anything?
I'm here.
Nice, that's good. That's what I like.
I don't
to see.
eat fiber just for that reason. Is what Craig says.
No, I have. Since we've made this bet, I have not been close.
At all?
No.
Have you thought about it?
No.
Thought
Have
about
you
being
changed
close?
Anything else?
I have not.
You haven't even for a moment gone. Ooh.
No.
Dude, I'm gonna Dumb and Dumber you so much. You're not gonna be. You're the one. We
need to start spiking his drinks with fiber.
Yes.
Is what you need to
Yes.
He doesn't hang out with me enough that I drink around him.
Oh, I'm gonna be everyone.
He's going to load your pool with fiber, so when
That's
you're
the
swimming,
best.
you just start
I'm just
gulping
like,
it down. There's so much fiber in this pool.
Most people are getting roofied. I'm over here just dumping like freaking.
You get arrested. We saw you put that in his drink. Oh, no, it was just fiber. It was just fiber.
Oh, he's got a stool problem.
I was trying to help him.
I have a friend.
He's just too proud to admit it. Sir, that's actually pretty bad as well. You're under arrest
You're
still.
under arrest. Yeah, no. We're gonna beat you actually. Until you poop your pants.
I would totally press charges.
All right. Well, we got
I guarantee there's fentanyl in that fiber. It's everywhere.
we got Veronica's hot topics.
You're going to bust down his front door at his house and check his house also.
Stays on Craig.
I'm so hot.
No, you're not.
Oh. I knew the fan was going to go away as soon as he said that.
We got Veronica's hot topics. This is a segment that we have Patreon.
This is my favorite segment. I love Veronicas Hot Topics.
I thought he was going to say I love Hot Topic, like the store.
Yeah.
He only said it to get the fan.
I
That's
know.
not true.
That's all
It is. He got excited and raised his hand just for the fan.
Who loves the podcast the most right now?
You know he hates it.
I do not.
He's just lying to your face.
But I'm being
But he's
truthful.
honest, and I appreciate that.
He's lying to your face.
I appreciate the truth. All right, Veronica's hot topics. Veronica Big B is a Patreon, and she said, "Hey, you guys talk too much about stupid stuff like sports, and it gets boring. Can you talk about other things?" And so we've got a segment now where I pull a topic out of a jar, and it is then revealed to us what we're talking about. It's mostly girl stuff related. Last week we talked about makeup in the heat. So here we go.
Jar's getting pretty low. We're going to have some more topics.
Snoring.
I love it.
If you ever want to have a competition for snoring,
Yeah.
sign that guy up.
Is Craig? Are you a huge snorer?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I only sleep on my back. I literally could sleep in a coffin. Ask Corey.
Okay, I hear you.
That's how I sleep.
So you
arms to the side.
and so you
straight
don't
on the
move.
back.
You don't move at all.
This is how
Very rare.
This is how I knew we hadn't stayed in the same room forever until we took that trip to Indy.
Yeah,
And I brought headphones with me.
yeah.
Put headphones in, had the volume up, and I could still hear it.
Was he worse than your neighbors? Where you would used to like your old neighbors?
No.
were-
Oh yeah, because I could put the headphones in and I wouldn't hear them.
They're just screaming like death threats at
Yeah.
each other, and shit. You can't hear. Like, I don't know.
Now I will say I would snore it, except now that I properly use my machine, quiet.
Oh, you do have a CPAP.
Yeah. Quiet.
That's
Even
crazy.
the machine, from what I'm told, is quiet.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And I survive now.
Did your CPAP? Does it match your Pap smear?
I don't get it.
Yeah, he should not be allowed to even touch that fan.
Whoa.
After that.
Yeah. Can we make the fan go on both of us and not you?
That's as wise Solomon as I. You may cut the real owner of the wind will cut it in half for both of you. Craig's like, yeah, no, and you're like, no, I love the fan. Don't do it. I'm like, Corey, the fan is yours.
Okay, turn it this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
But does Carrie care about your snoring?
No.
I think it helps her fall asleep probably at this point.
It's a white noise.
Yeah.
We're very racist, but it's the
you-
white noise machine over there.
You know what's funny is there's times that like I know for a fact like Corey's right, I snore loud, but there's times because I've had where we go to like our tournaments and Sid's in our room, and there was a tournament a couple tournaments ago where we actually had another player stay with us. So it was me and Carrie and then Sid and the other player, and 2 nights they stayed, a Friday and Saturday, whatever. They both said I didn't snore at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they check your
So
pulse
I don't know
to see
if
if
it's
you're dead?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a bed because most hotel beds are harder for the
Yes.
most part.
Did you roll to your side?
I absolutely love. I could, if I had a pillow, I could probably sleep on a floor. I love sleeping on like a
Hard
Cement.
things.
Yeah.
Say
Yes.
it, Craig.
Yes,
Say you like sleeping on hard things.
I love sleeping on
I love meat.
hard things.
I love hard
Fan,
things.
woo!
I love choking slams.
But so I know I snore, but it's weird because I've had multiple people that have said it either wasn't that bad or like they didn't even know I was snoring.
So they're so used to it.
Well, this person that stayed with us had never been around
She's
me.
being very nice.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, you don't barely snore at all. And then she's like texting somebody, that was the worst night of my life.
No, because Sid has said that before.
Sid's heard both.
Yeah.
Well, one time I was sleeping and I had a dream that I was at a Trump rally. And it was going like, but
What were you wearing? Were you wearing like a Q shirt?
yeah, it was a lot of MAGA stuff all around me. Anyway, I just dreamt I was at a Trump rally.
There's something about Brandon on it.
Yeah, that too. But that wasn't it wasn't it's about Brandon Thorpe. He's in your league, right?
Yes.
It said "Let's go, Brandon," but you're like, it's positive for somebody else.
Yeah,
it has
that's
nothing to do with this.
Please tell me that if he gets in last place, you'll change his
We've already used that on somebody else.
Let's go, Brandon.
No, we used the team name was called Riding with Biden,
Oh, that's good too.
and it was for somebody else who has the opposite views.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Be better at fantasy football next year. But I heard, but the speech was him going.
Was he a zombie?
And I was like, what is he trying to say? And I woke up and it's just Jamie snoring like. It was the weirdest snoring ever. And I laughed so hard. I started taking. So then I got the.
Have you told her that story?
Yes, I have. And then I got like I probably have my phone somewhere, but I'm like I gotta like record this, and I recorded it so she could hear it. I probably have it. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Let the listeners hear
How
it.
did she feel about being like the Trump speech?
She didn't care.
She's like the best Trump speech.
She's like, oh, I love it.
Was the My Pillow guy in your dream?
Yes,
That's a valid question.
That is a valid question. I got it.
very very valid.
Bet you if you had a My Pillow, you wouldn't snore.
Dude, where is this thing?
It's your phone. How are we supposed to
It's
know?
the
I
same
know.
place where that board for your Patreons is.
Exactly. Wait.
Oh, here we go.
It's not loud enough.
Sounds like Darth Vader from that.
Oh yeah, she does the poofing too. Can you hear that at all?
You hear it faintly.
I hear a faint in there.
It's like a faint Darth Vader.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Got her. We'll see if she listens to this episode. Oh man. So have you guys ever?
We're gonna come back, and this studio's not gonna be here anymore.
Yes.
You're gonna find me laying there with my poop my pants and dead. Craig's like, this is amazing.
3 times yes.
But you guys, have you guys ever recorded someone snoring later to be like, hey, you were, or is it?
I recorded him and played it for him.
At the Indiana.
Yeah.
What was he like? Whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have it on your phone still?
No.
Dude, you probably still got it on your phone. Check videos. Check
I
it.
delete everything.
You do? You really?
Yeah.
What do you hide?
Everything.
That's what. Yeah, you're a serial killer.
I don't want the government to know what I got.
Do you?
I can reenact it for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
So you almost die.
Yeah, he stops breathing sometimes.
So you almost die like
And when he catches himself, it's louder than that.
100,000 times a night.
When he catches himself, it's more like.
I wish I had that on video of just your face doing that, Corey.
And again, I will say, if I didn't have a machine, I'd probably be doing the same thing. That's why I have to be on the machine.
Have you been complained about? Like someone say, hey, you snore.
Before I was on the machine.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I got tested. And I got told that I almost die at night.
Do you have great sleep now?
Yeah.
Are you super rested?
Well, 100 times more than I was before. I sleep for at least 8 hours. Before I would like toss and turn all night. I maybe got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
Do you toss and turn at all anymore?
Barely.
See, I'm a right side sleeper. I'm a left side sleeper. I'm a back sleeper.
I'll move.
I'm a rotisserie. I'm a hot dog on that freaking 7-Eleven. I'm always moving, but I don't know if I'm always moving because I can't breathe. Maybe
could be,
or if I'm just like my back's like starting to tighten up.
It's way better than it was because I had both. I couldn't fall asleep because of my mind. Then if I did fall asleep, I couldn't stay asleep because of that.
So do you take like melatonin and?
I have CBD spray. I spray before, and like within like a half hour, I'm out.
Like a nose spray
under your tongue,
like on your body.
Under your tongue?
You spray your whole body.
It's like Banaka.
You rub it down. Yeah, it's kind of like Banaka. It goes through into your body faster under your tongue.
Dude, okay. So if that goes underneath your tongue faster in your body, so does, I think your butt's the fastest thing that can absorb
Probably.
stuff. I want you one day when you can't sleep, I want you to spray up your butt and tell me if it works better or not.
Or have somebody else do it just in case you fall right asleep.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so funny.
It's only one spray.
You spray.
The most pain you've ever felt in your life, but you instantly fall asleep.
Is it burn? Is it a burning sensation?
Why wouldn't it be? It's a spray with shit in it. I one time.
Whoa!
Banaka burns?
Yeah.
Is it a Banaka?
It doesn't burn under my tongue.
So it's not going to burn your asshole
But
either.
one time I sprayed too much and I sprayed it into my throat and my throat went numb. Like you can't.
Oh, dude, you're. Hey.
I'm telling you.
Hey, whoa.
It's an occupational
Numb
hazard.
And tired?
Yeah. Numb bee. You're going to have a numb beehole pointed up, face up, because you.
I think.
Because you instantly fell asleep, and then you're never gonna know whoever violated you because you're gonna be numb the entire time.
I got good sleep, didn't I? I think there's peppermint oil in it, is why it does that.
Oh my gosh, that is so. If you guys are looking,
what price are you willing to pay for good sleep, Travis?
I don't know, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to try this CBD thing though. Just to see, I have no problem. Every once in a while, I had a routine. I've been watching a lot of comedy lately, and I usually fall asleep pretty easily. The other night, I was like, dude, I think I can put together the best 3 minutes that I could put together.
Is that what Jamie asked you for?
all I need is 3 minutes, Travis. Come on. That's not a lot to ask for.
Oh, you got me back for that snoring.
Where's my fan?
That was good. Yeah, no, you definitely get a fan thing for that. But
like a 3-minute comedy set?
Yeah.
I think that should be a punishment for a fantasy football loser. Is that the next draft they should have to do like a 5-minute or 10-minute set in front of the rest of the league.
I think you should do a roast on that guy. That's what I think you should do. Everyone roast him instead.
I think that would get a little, well, depending on your league, might get a little out of hand.
Yeah. I think we're going to do a roast on Mike Martinez for his 40th. I really want to do that. I feel like that would be so fun. Just get the chalet going. He's got enough people where you could just roast the crap out of him. Who would you roast? If you could roast any friend of yours, Put them up on stage. You know that they'd probably get you back at the end. It'd be fun banter. Their feelings wouldn't get hurt. And you think that plenty of people would have material.
Feelings wouldn't get hurt and would probably go back and forth, I would say, is probably Lee.
Thou shall not be named would go back and forth.
Yeah. Those two would probably be like the best two that wouldn't take it. Like I'd be okay with a certain point, and then someone gets sad. I'd be like, "Oh,
yeah, you hit the thing.
Too close to reality."
Or someone who's not a part of the group, says something. You're like, "Wait,
I'm like, who let that guy have a mic?"
Everyone else. It'd be so. Hey guys, so if we do this for Corey someday, and you just have some good digs on him, and you don't really know him that well,
like you're invited. The best thing would to bring like a bunch of random people and then give them material to say.
They just roast
that'd be like
your appearance right then and there.
What the hell is this guy doing? I once saw him in first grade, and you're an asshole.
You skip the line all the time.
Yeah. What do you think you are?
Yeah. I think roasts are so much fun. Roasts. We do roasts all the time for my
turkey, beef.
Yeah. No, for the Kenny family, we'll do a roast. One of my uncles, he's pretty well off. He actually bought a golf course over there at the what's it called? Whidbey Island. Deception Pass Golf Center. And anyway, he's also got a nice cabin out there in Chelan. We like to use that. In fact, we're going to have another girls trip out to Chelan that I'm going to be able to crash. Super excited about that. And but I told him, I said, it was his 60th. We're in Vegas. We're in like this big Bellagio suite that he's in, and we're like 40 of us all roasting him. So my roast, I had a few of them, but one of them was my Uncle Don. Funny, humor, generous, but I feel like his best personality trait is the Chelan cabin. And man, that got a laugh. That was good. It's good. That's how you got to set him up, make him feel good, and then boom, crush him. That's what Craig does every day, though. So Craig is roasting people nonstop, all the time.
Weirdly enough, Craig doesn't do roast. Craig likes to do the opposite, and he likes to do things. He builds somebody up. He takes somebody and he gives them
a joke?
Full compliments.
That's a joke.
No.
You being sarcastic?
In life,
do you want this fan back?
In life, he puts people down.
It's a long game.
Has the moment. Instead of roasting somebody, boom, compliments.
That's true.
You don't see it coming.
You don't see it. That's how he got Carrie. That makes a lot more sense now.
He can be nice when he wants to.
Yeah, I can be.
Super nice. It's true. I remember when you got your shirt and you brought me a bunch of beer. Yeah. For the podcast. You weren't even on the podcast. So you brought me a bunch of beer.
There you go. See?
That was very sweet of him. He lost a bet, I think. Let's do our shout outs and get out of here and get it going. Corey or Craig, do you have any shout outs?
No.
Do you have any shit outs?
Oh, I got a shout out.
Yeah.
I'd like to shout out the Oakland baseball team. I'm hoping that you keep losing. I'd like to get some pretty cheap tickets. Maybe even sit luxury box. Thank you.
Thank you for your time and your consideration.
I kind of want to do another episode. We're not going to, but where I'm like, this is, we got Craig Bentley on the mic, and you're like, hi, just want to just shout out like it's at the very beginning of the episode. Go Oakland A's, keep losing. Give me sweet box tickets.
That's my shit out now. Just the Oakland A's for sucking so bad. They should be doing better.
Yeah, you're pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
Want that price to go up?
The best part of the games that we're going to, the game in Oakland at least, just wild guess who they're playing.
Okay, hold on. Wild guess who they're playing.
The Mariners.
No. Wild. I'm gonna say it's probably some other just terrible team, and so I'm gonna guess. Well, the Yankees are losing like crazy right now, but I'm gonna go with like the friggin' Brewers or something like that.
Second worst team in baseball right now. Behind Oakland, I believe still.
I'm going to say
Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Kansas City Royals.
The Royals. Okay, yeah.
That's the game.
That's what a You're gonna be the only one there. It's gonna be that Looney Tunes
You might get
thing.
a suite.
It's gonna be that Looney Tunes cartoon where it's just Craig with a pennant going, "Yay!" The only one in the stands.
Hey, make it up for it though, because 3 days later, the San Francisco game we're going to is against the Braves. So
Giants, Braves, or Padre? Wait, San
Giants,
Francisco.
Braves.
Giants, Braves. Are you
Yep.
gonna go down to San Diego too?
no, not this trip.
Maybe one of those teams will trade for Otani or whatever by then.
Oh, by the end of August.
yeah.
That'd be great.
Maybe you'll get to see him live.
I'd like to shout out Kellen Hall, Eric Madrid, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, congrats on the move, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny, Jackson Zydhook, Sasha Carolyn, Thomas Savageau, Anthony Wright, Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort, Cameron Stratton, and Katri Hoban. Thank you very much for listening. We appreciate you guys. Have a we haven't talked about the King County Fair yet. Did you go?
No.
Did you go?
No.
Glad we didn't talk. I went. Well, only went
You
2
did
days.
talk about it. You saw people there and,
Saw people
and
there. Kept moving.
They made fun of you.
They did. Did I talk about that?
Yeah.
What did I tell you that?
That
the last
you
episode.
made fun of him, his hair, and then he made fun of you, and it was a whole.
Oh yeah. That was on here. I was actually a guy I hadn't seen in about 20 years. Good friend of mine. Used to be a good friend of mine. He kind of moved away, lost contact. So I saw him at the fair. And I said, "Hey," and he just stared at me like he had. Who is this guy? And I'm like, "There's a lot of white and there's a lot of weight." Mr. Travis Kenny. So make your t-shirts. Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week. Go Mariners.
Go Royals.
he's gonna hate the A's so much.
They're gonna know when you show up there, and you're gonna be like enemy number 1 in Oakland.
That is true. We might have some listeners from Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
O-Town!
Now you just,
Nope.
now we just
Nope.
lost them. Now they're gone.
Nope. Hey, hit him in his gut so he poops his pants. Have a great week.
You used to tell somebody to cat me in the gut?
No, just punch him in the gut.
Same thing.
You got your intestines just blown out, poop coming out the front of you.
Still counts.
Is that the?
No, it doesn't.
But it's seeping into your
Still
pants.
counts.
All right, have a great week.